I'm Sam Lozon, a sales rep for VS Marketing. I'm about to meet with a man named Mike Jones, who's a veterinarian that I met at a networking event. He explained to me that he has just opened up his own company, but has not established any marketing capabilities and frankly has no idea where to start. I mentioned to him the marketing company that I work for, VS Marketing, and that specializes in branding, web design, advertising, and logo design services for businesses. I took some time before the meeting to research other vet clinics in the area to assess the competition and understand how I can portray to Mike why our services will help differentiate and grow his company. Hi Mike, how are you doing?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm good.
Excellent.
I assumed you must be very busy. Thanks for taking the time to see me. I like the use of the colors blue and white in your clinic. It really portrays professionalism.
Well, thank you, Odette. I was hoping to go for that. Is that part of the marketing you said you could do?
Yes, I am quite experienced in digital marketing and consumer behavior techniques. If I may ask, what do you hope to communicate with your future customers?
That's a really great question. I hope I can communicate professionalism, like you said, as well as trust, safety, quality, and excellent service in this community, since I grew up around here. In fact, that's why I attended the networking event. I was hoping to meet a marketing expert. I did meet a couple of other companies. Their names were Fiona Marketing and Lex Communications.
Yes, I do know those companies. If I may ask, how familiar are you with VS Marketing Services?
Well, I did look up your website to see if you were what I was looking for, and based on what I saw, it looked like your company has the qualifications.
Well, let me give you a brief overview of who we are, without going into a whole lot of details right now. That way, you'll know why I'll be asking some of the questions I'll be asking, if that's all right.
Perfect, that works for me.
So we're one of the largest marketing companies in Edmonton that provides services that include branding, web design, advertising, social media marketing, printing, and logo design services to help companies grow. We partner with businesses who may not have the time, experience, or appropriate knowledge to fulfill any external marketing plan of their own. Our company works with startups, small and large businesses. We currently serve 6,500 clients in the Edmonton region. We focus on not only handling a business's external marketing, but also providing the metrics to show our clients how investing in external marketing grows their companies and that their money is not being spent randomly with no results. Some of our clients include Julio's Barrio on White Ave, Dental Divas, Pure Skin Laser and Aesthetics, Lucerne Dermatology, and Laser Clinic, to name a few. Also, many clients' testimonials are found on our website, which I'm sure you saw.
Yes, I did see the testimonies, and it made me feel very encouraged to meet up with you. I'm just frustrated about choosing the right marketing company, and I'm concerned with the costs involved a little.
Well, Mike, I'm glad you expressed this concern to me because that is one of the biggest things that differentiates VS from other companies. We make the whole service simple to understand, deliver at a cost that benefits you, and customize the service to fit your needs.
That's a relief.
At this point, I don't know enough about your business to suggest a specific service. Can I ask you just a few questions to see what kind of an impact we may be able to have on your business? I'll also be taking notes if that's okay.
Sounds great. Why don't you follow me to my office? We'll have a chat.
Awesome.
Cool.
Please go ahead. What would you like to know?
Is that a picture of your family hanging on the wall there, Mike? You have such a beautiful family.
It is. Unfortunately, I don't get to spend as much time with my family as I would like. Before assuming the stress of opening my own clinic, I used to have a lot more free time to devote to my family. I also used to spend a lot of time on community service projects, neutering local strays and providing cheap vet care to members of that community in my free time was a very special hobby of mine. I could spend more time with my family and offer those services again if I didn't have to do all my marketing by myself. It was a shared passion between my wife and I, but now I spend an awful lot of time worrying about how to get customers through the door.
I don't think that will be a problem, Mike. In fact, I believe that with VS's marketing strategy, we'll be able to alleviate some of that stress and get you back into a position where you can follow those interests. If there's anything we can do for you, it's catching the attention of your target market and ensuring that they'll come to you. With our multi-channel strategies and state-of-the-art analytical processes, you'll have all the customers and spare time you could want, and you won't have to spend as much time on external communications.
Well, I'm willing to listen to what you have to offer me. I would like to spend more time with my family and do more community service. But that also means I really need someone to manage my marketing communications, like my social media, website, and content. Do you offer that?
Yes, we do actually. I'll get into more detail about that later. Right now, I want to make sure that I understand your needs as thoroughly as possible, so I'm going to ask a series of questions. I would hate to miss any opportunities to increase your revenue and free time, and it's very important to me that we represent your business accurately. If I ask anything that you're not comfortable answering in any way, just let me know and I'll move right past it. How does that sound?
Sounds fair.
Fantastic. It's important that I understand your needs so that we can create an effective solution to meet those needs. If you feel that I've presented you with a proposal that ticks all of your boxes, do you think you'd be comfortable moving forward with VS Marketing Services?
Honestly, I've had meetings with those other 2 marketing companies and they left me with a lot to think about, but I'll keep an open mind. I can't guarantee anything, but this is my last marketing meeting and I may be able to make a decision if I'm impressed.
That's absolutely fair, Mike. Now, if I present a proposal to you that exceeds your expectations, will you need to consult with anyone else before making that decision?
Not at all. I'm the only one who will be making the decision.
Fantastic. Now, it's clear that you know a little bit about VS Marketing from what you've seen online. Did you have any questions about the services we offer that I can clear up?
I was honestly a bit overwhelmed by all of the terminology I saw and wasn't able to take everything in. I know I want some kind of online communication, but I'm not too sure which route I should take. Do you just, build websites and post content?
Well, that's certainly part of what we do, but there's so much more that we have to offer that would take so much off your plate with managing your business, so you have more time to spend with your family and community, not worrying about attracting the right customers. We take care of all of your digital marketing, from social media to website design to integrating all of your internal marketing communications with all of your external communications. I'm sure you can imagine how much time you consume doing all of this. But the most valuable thing that we bring to the table is our knowledge of consumers and their markets. We'll get to know you and your business very well, Mike, but we'll get to know your consumers even better and how best to communicate with them. Marketing isn't just about getting a message out there. It's also about listening to the response to that message, conducting research, and creating the best solutions to solve your problems. That's how businesses grow.
I hadn't really considered that. All this time I've spent with clients, but I guess I don't really know how or where to reach them.
I'm sure this is a concern, and we can help you reach your customers more effectively. We'll be with you every step of the way with analytical techniques to help you maintain a steady stream of clients. We will also keep you constantly informed about your customers if that's an area you're interested in.
It sounds good in theory, but what kind of time commitment will this process have for me? What kind of involvement will you need from me?
Mike, as you know, we have clients of all kinds. Each of our wide variety of clients has different needs and preferences with how much time they have and how closely they like to work with us. Now, since time is a factor for you, we can provide a one-page report on a bi-weekly basis so you can easily track your progress. How's that sound?
I'm not sure. I'm a pretty hands-on kind of guy.
So am I. Our services are highly customizable. We can guarantee that we will never make any major decisions without your express approval, and that you will be as informed about our processes as you'd like. We have so far been able to provide all of our clients with both peace of mind and excellent results, no matter their schedules and preferences. Our best metrics of success in the end will be how satisfied you are with us.
Well, that's great to hear.
So Mike, how many clients do you currently account for each week?
We've only been open for a couple of weeks, but I would estimate that we see 75 clients a week so far, Monday to Friday.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I know you just opened. How many vets do you have on staff?
It's currently me, my wife, and 2 others, but I'm the only one doing all the marketing.
And what kind of goals do you have for when operations are fully underway?
Well, we'd like to get to 100 or more per week.
That's very doable. I did some research into the figures of some local veterinary clinics, and many of them are able to do just that. Are you familiar with Affinity Pet Clinic?
Of course, I went to school with one of the vets there. Greg.
Okay, they have recently done quite a bit of expensive marketing, and as a result, they've doubled their projection.
No way. I think I might need to ask Greg for some pointers.
Well, if you have the money, we have the tools to undertake a broad marketing campaign just like theirs. We could definitely achieve great results. Through the campaigns we've executed for our other clients, we've gained a lot of experience learning about customer psychographics and targeting them specifically for maximum effect and minimum resource cost.
Impressive, but I would still like to have some of the bells and whistles that Affinity does.
We can provide you with various logo designs, we can handle all of your electronic advertising and all of the other elements of your physical branding just like Affinity did. That's the easy part. What we really want to do is accomplish the building of your brand. I learned from your website that your clinic has some pretty impressive features that differentiate it from the competition. Would you care to tell me a bit more about those?
Well, sure. For one, we consider ourselves to be pioneers in the field of cat psychology. We have all sorts of medications designed for cats, and even a cat scanner in the back to ensure that we are giving the best possible diagnosis. I have all sorts of other ideas as well, such as branching into the burgeoning field of dog psychology, but I'm a little worried that clients will be unwilling to try them out if they see them as pseudoscience.
Well, I've never heard of something like that before, but I'm certainly very interested. With the right branding, this new practice could become a local phenomenon, I believe. With the correct marketing strategy, we can ensure that new and potential clients are impressed by your professionalism and even compelled to try your unique treatment. If done right, the experimental pieces will be lent credibility by your expertise in some other fields. We'll make sure that all of your business's features come across as credible and deliberate by using psychographic consumer data and testimonials.
That's a relief.
So to review, if I may, Mike, we've covered some of your concerns about time commitment. We've also gone over some of the features of our packages, explained how we can support your differentiation, covered one of many potential marketing growth strategies. But Mike, before we move on, do you have any other questions or concerns you'd like me to address?
I'm still a little worried about image. I mean, if I'm going to be handing off control of external communications to a marketing company, how can I be sure that the marketing will reflect my business in terms of tone and personality?
Well, it's certainly a valid concern to have, Mike. I understand that it can be strange to give control of your image to someone else, but we have measures to ensure that nothing is released without your approval. In terms of tone, I'm confident that we can exude the professionalism and trustworthiness of that white and blue paint job in the waiting room. As marketing professionals, we understand how critical the tone of your messaging can be, and all of our clients will attest to our good taste.
Mike, what I would like to do now is to present an overview to you based on what you've told me that will significantly increase your brand awareness in the local community. It will also communicate your clinic's unique psychology treatment and ultimately increase your traffic to your clinic. Now, you mentioned you spend a lot of time scrambling to optimize your online presence, is that right?
Yes, especially website maintenance. I'd like to update our website at least once a week to better reflect our accomplishments and updates here at the clinic. Honestly, the whole thing looks pretty amateur. I also spend a lot of time managing our social media accounts such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, which by the way, I can't seem to see the use of.
I can understand the importance of your website relevance given the daily changes your business requires. You'd be glad to hear that our service not only covers website maintenance once a day, but we also have the resources to manage your website SEO performance. Google ranking, and part of the service fee you pay actually goes towards paid advertisements online. We also have established web developers to also amp up the presentation of your website too.
Hold on now. What does all this tech talk mean? SEOs? Paid ads? How will that help me?
Well, Mike, according to our research, over 90% of your potential customers search for a local clinic on Google. What this means is that you need to have your website search engine optimized. This allows Google to rank you at the top of the search results with the help of keyword optimizations, which, by the way, we are very well versed at. What this means is that more and more potential customers will see your clinic come up first in Edmonton when they search for a vet.
Interesting. You mentioned a portion of my service fees covers ads? That sounds very valuable to me. So how much does it cost?
Well, I'd like to go over a few more benefits of our services before we get into pricing. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
Mike, how much time would you say you spend creating content for your social media pages per week?
Well, considering we have 75 clients per week, I spend a couple hours per day.
So fair to say at least 14 hours a week?
Yes.
And would you say if you were to save that time, you would spend more time helping local stray animals or spending time with your family?
Yes. I would love to get back into helping the community and spending more time with my kids. It's one of my lost priorities I'd like to get back.
Well, Mike, with our services, we can take care of all your social media needs. We create, organize, and post content at the right times with the right tools to increase engagement. This increased engagement with your customers online will create memorable and impactful interactions that will increase your brand awareness significantly. Not only that, but this will save you so much time that you can spend with your family or community. Would you say that would be of importance to you?
Oh my goodness, that sounds actually amazing.
Well, Mike, how does it sound for you to have one resource you can turn to handle all your marketing needs, not just with signs and logos, but also with your online presence and engagement? That would give you back valuable time you can spend with your family instead of worrying about marketing needs.
This would no doubt be of interest to me right now. To be honest, the other marketing companies didn't really address my main concerns. They just told me about their services and left. But how much would this cost?
All things considered, packages like this typically cost $500 to set up, and a monthly subscription of $2,500.
$2,500 just to post on my Instagram? Forget about it.
See, Mike, I'm sure you can appreciate that we do more than just post on your social media. We manage all your online content needs, as well as keeping up a consistent schedule of posts. We also amp up your website design. More importantly, we offer SEO optimization that will boost your clinic online far more than any of your current competitors. I can send you more information regarding that if you like. And remember, you can save 14 hours a week not worrying about your marketing. Not to mention the increase in revenue that you can use to offset your staff costs as a bonus.
All right, when you put it like that, it does make sense. I'm not too sure about the setup fee though, and $2,500 is almost as much as I pay rent here.
Mike, I really believe you have a special clinic, and I'm so optimistic about this business of yours that I'm willing to absorb your setup fee, as well as guarantee you measurable results within the first month, money back guarantee. If you don't see the number of clients walking in that door double, we can terminate the contract after the first month. With no setup fee, you really have nothing to lose.
Okay, Sam, you've got me. Where do I sign?
I thought you might like what we have to offer. I've got a contract drafted up right here.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And you.